Alright, what's up, people? I'm back, fresh off of Call of Duty, and then I'm about to do Bleach 507. As you can see, cam quality a little bit better. Fucking got the room lighted, figured, give it a try. And, before I go into it, I was, I was wondering, should I try a new style, fucking, like, write it down, summarize it, or should I just keep it the old way, just read it straight from the manga chapter, let me know. Cause I'm trying to figure out new ways to make it better, but anyway, Bleach 507, gonna go straight into it. Basically, side note, it's like finally facing the enemy Juhaba with the strongest and oldest flame type Zanbakuto, Yamamoto. Last chapter he fucking went off, ended finally after years and years of waiting. He fucking finally did bankai, and Juhaba, I mean, apparently he's already seen it 1,000 years ago. So he tells his right hand commander dude, like, don't underestimate it, because at first he's like bankai, because he sees Yamamoto's fucking Zanpakuto is like charred and he sees all the flames went away, so he's like skeptical. So Juhaba's like, no, don't underestimate it, because Zanka no Tachi's a bankai with every bit of that man's flame sealed into the katana and into the end of everything it touches, which fucking blows your mind. So basically it fucking, bottom line, it erases shit. And then it's like everything it cuts is burnt out of existence completely with its flames. It's a true blade of fire. And then fucking Yamamoto, he throws on this fucking old nigga grin like, yeah, you know what it is. And he's like, I see, you've seen this bankai once 1,000 years ago. Which once again, it's like they must have worked together at some point in time, because before Yamamoto, he also said that he treats his underlings poorly, just like he did a long time ago. He doesn't say specifically how long ago, he just says a long time ago. He did it then and now he's doing it again. So they had to work together. There's no fucking way. And I've seen some reviews where some people are like, oh, Juhaba was once a Soul Reaper and then he turned Quincy. And then I was wondering, like, can you really do that? I mean, if you can fucking do that, that means that's like 2 OP powers right there. Because fucking Quincy's, we all know Quincy's are OP as shit. Whether they're the new versions or the old versions. And, well, depending on the Soul Reaper, they're OP as shit. Because some Soul Reapers are just fucking lame. We've seen that. Rukia, she's lame now, But, whatever. That's on some side note shit. Anyway, Juhaba, he's wondering if the bankai is the same as it was back then. And because he's like, fucking Zanbakutos don't change. No matter how long, the Shikai and the bankai should be the same. And Yamamoto's like, oh, let's test it out with your body. So then we flash to Ukitake, and then we flash to Ikaku. I mean, not Ikaku, Junshiro. And then their lips, Ukitake's lip is cut up, and Junshiro, his throat is drying up, because Yamamoto's bankai, the heat is so immense that it's affecting all of the Surete. Like, all water's evaporating. Toshiro can't even use fucking, hold on. He can't even use his Shikai. Like, he can't use anything. Like, all his ice power is gone. Like, fucking Unohana's like, hurry up before Soul Society itself is destroyed by your power. So that must mean he's holding something back, like a little bit. I mean, because last time in the Aizen fight, no, but like when he went up against Wonder Weiss, and when he beat shit out of Wonder Weiss, and it was just a skull left, and then that explosion went down, and Yamamoto had to rush in to stop his own power from coming out of Wonder Weiss's skull. Like, we saw the damage that did, and that was like a gigantic impact, but that wasn't even bankai, so it's possibly greater. Yeah. No, he's not. I don't think he's holding anything back, because this is fucking Juhaba. We can clearly see that Yamamoto felt leaving him alive all that time was a mistake. Because back at the start of the arc, fucking Mairi was like, you made the mistake of leaving him alive. So now that mistake is coming back to bite Yamamoto and everybody else in the ass. Then we flash to fucking Toshiro. He's like, he can't even use Hiranmaru anymore. Because apparently the Storm Raider he was fighting, he had him encased in a shield. And the Storm Raider's like, oh, it's a shame. No. It's like, Then it's like, have you noticed, little by little, all the water is silently disappearing, and now it's like Bankai no Tachi. West. Oh shit. Fuck y'all know about West. The Yamamoto just rushes in, and he fucking cuts Juhaba's cape, but no flames come out. Juhaba's confused. Then he's like, what's going on? Is this really the same Bankai from 1,000 years ago, or is it something different? Then it's like, knows Yamamoto exists, where the Shikai and Bankai hold different powers. Which you could technically say is true, because there was some skepticalism about that, because of, fucking, who? Soy Phone? Because her Bankai is a rocket launcher, her Shikai is the little stinger. But then technically it's like, they both kill you instantly. Even though her Shikai has 2 hits, Soy Phone's speed, her speed is kind of up there. You know, even though it's not, you know, she's not that fucking fast. Let's be honest. She might be, you know, I've seen faster. But anyway, yeah. Well, with her speed in Bleach, technically it's basically instant hit. The way she does it. So, you know, the skepticism is out there. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me either way. All I know is Yamamoto's fucking OP. He just fucking decimated a gigantic crater into the fucking ground because he can control where the flames go on his sword. So he made it go into the tip, poke the ground. Basically, that was like telling Juhaba, shut the fuck up. And then he's like, oh, the edge. So he caught on quick, which, you know, not surprising. Apparent, because from the way things are going, the Quincy are going to be like the end-all, be-all bosses. Like the fucking, the finale people of the arc. But, you know, I'll get into that later. Basically, fucking Bankai no Tachi East, kill Sujin. It's like all the flames that I possess are concentrated on my blade's edge. It neither burns nor erupts, but anything it touches is eradicated into nothingness without a trace. Basically, like I said earlier, it fucking erases the shit out of everything it touches. So, that's OP. He's like, even in defense, even the blue can't stop it. Fucking, and if you don't know, the blue is German for blood, whatever. Like, the iron shit. Like, fucking, I guess you could say it's like Tech-Eye from One Piece. But, I mean, it depends on who's using it. Just like Tech-Eye, it depends on who's using it. Like, so, you know, it's good shit. Wish I had fucking iron blood. I would avoid a lot of scrapes that way. But anyway, Juhaba's he got cocky. And he's like, if I just avoid the blade, nothing will happen. Then it's like, oh, nope. He goes in the cut. It's like, shit. He makes contact, but his sword just disappears. It doesn't get broken. It doesn't snap. It just disappears. The Yamamoto's like, how foolish. Were you not listening? I've already said that this is Bankai no Tachi East. If there's an east, then there will be a west. Like I said earlier, Bankai no Tachi West. Then he's like, I'll make it visible to your eyes as well. I suppose I don't have a choice. Fucking the godly flame. No. The demonic flame armor. Fuck it. He looks like a fucking demon. Like he's just immersed in flames. Fucking beard is flame. Eyebrows is fucking flame. Like it's Bankai no Tachi West. Zenjin Tsukogi. The fuck y'all know about that? Wish I had that shit too. Fucking epic. Its heat reaches 15 million degrees. Now you cannot even touch me. Now that I've unleashed my Bankai, thinking my body and my blade as the embodiment of the sun. The Juhaba's like, oh shit. He's got this epic, like, uh-oh. This nigga shocked the shit. But I mean, fuck it, I'd be shocked too. Shit, that's fucking epic. So, this is the end of Bleach 507. All around, I mean, I'll give it a... You know what? I'm giving it a 3 out of 4. I'm giving it a 3 out of 4 solely because I don't like the fact that Hyo Maru can't be used. Just because Bankai no Tachi is activated. Because that puts Hitsugaiya at a disadvantage. And we've already lost Kira. We've already lost Byakuya. We've already lost... who else did we lose? Fuck. We lost Yamamoto's his first seat officer. I can't remember his name, but we lost him too. So we've already lost 3 important fucking players of Bleach. So it's like, Toshiro's my favorite, along with Yamamoto. But I mean, we could sacrifice somebody else. Sacrifice Soy Phone. We don't need to sacrifice. I mean, hopefully it won't, like, you know, put Hitsugaiya at a losing disadvantage, just like, you know, a little bit of disadvantage, because he already lost his bankai. Now he can't even use Hiromaru, so basically it's just sword skills. Nothing at all. It's just sword skills, and that's basically it. But, you know, all around, I mean, in terms of story advancement, it wasn't that much advancement, because it was just the epic bankai release of Yamamoto Genryusai. We didn't really, you know, go anywhere else. We still don't know who saves Ichigo and the rest of his crew. We don't know who the fuck had his sword in Urahara's face. You know, it's not really that much advancement. That's why I'm not giving it a 4 out of 4 also. But, you know, I mean, I brought it down from 6. I brought it down to 4. I don't know. You know, I mean, I'll vary between 4 and 6, you know, in terms of ratings. I'll go from 4 or 6. You know, either one of the two. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But, you know, this... I would have liked some story advancement. I mean, I did enjoy the bankai release, but like I said, now Hitsugaiya, he's at a disadvantage. And then on top of that, there was no real story advancement, except for that little hint that Yamamoto and Juhaba have worked together in the past. I mean, I suppose you can call that story advancement, but it's not enough to give it a 4 out of 4. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 4. I mean, like I said, it's epic. East and the West. Which also has me thinking, is there a North and a South? Because it's like, you know, all 4 directions. I mean, hey, it's Yamamoto Genryusai. I would not be surprised if he had a North and a South. Or, you know, fuck it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody else should be surprised. I also heard about this too. Like that too. Like somebody else was like, oh, is there a North and a South? So I was like, huh. That got me thinking. I was like, fuck, that would be epic. 4 different bankai parts. Hey, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. It's Yamamoto. It's not like he's some low-ranked person. This is the fucking Captain Commander who's been in power for 1,000 years. So, hey, if you got it, bring that shit out. This is Juhaba. He's the fucking boss of the Storm Raiders. So, the way things are going, it seems as Yamamoto's going to win, but we don't know. Because they technically haven't even really started fighting. All we've done, unleashed bankai, Juhaba's drawn that blade, and then that's basically it. But then it's like, you got to think about it. This is just the start of the arc. We still got a long-ass time. So it's like, if the Quincy's really aren't the top brass of this arc, and they're already doing this much damage, who the fuck is the top brass of the arc? That's what I'm thinking too. Like on a separate note, who the fuck is going to... If the Quincy aren't going to be the top brass of the arc, who else is going to be like the end-all be-it-all? Like, it's got to be someone epic. Like, Aizen was epic. Even though his team wasn't really a team, it was just iron cards working together by force under Aizen. You know, but Aizen was epic. Gin was epic. I don't care. Gin was fucking epic until he got killed off, which fucking sucked. Because I wanted to see Gin do some more shit before he died. But, you know, whatever. He went out fighting like a boss. But I want to know who the fuck is next. Because we've dealt with Aizen. We've dealt with basically everyone, because this is the Quincy's. Like, who else is there to deal with? Not on no filler shit. This is a legitimate arc, so who else is there to deal with after the Quincy? Unless Aizen fucking breaks out, teams up with Juhaba, and then they go fucking, I don't know, like recruit some more fucking people, and then it's like, oh, fucking Battle Royale shit again. Because, damn. I don't know. I don't know. Like, this is just the start of the arc, and it's already just fucking awesome. But, you know, that's it. It gets a 3 out of 5 because there wasn't enough story. I mean, no, I apologize. It gets a 3 out of 4 because, for my taste, there wasn't enough story advancement. It needed more on that little tidbit of information. And then now Hiromaru can't be used, so Hitsugaiya is at a fucking super crazy disadvantage, even more than not having bankai. So that's why it gets a 3 out of 4. Not enough story advancement, and now Hitsugaiya might get killed off too. Another favorite. But, you know, that's it. I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a nice day.